Hey everybody, it's Dan from the Outdoor Trade Show Network. Let me do this. It is Sunday night. It's time for We Care You Matter. And I guess tonight the question is been the topic of my week is where's the ammo? And that's what I want to talk to everybody about is we're in the ammo business where we manufacture ammunition. And I guess you could say that we are ammunition manufacturers if we can get our components. Now, deer hunting opened Saturday here in Wisconsin. I had phone calls all week long of people looking for ammo for 30-06, 30, 270, 300 Win Mag. They were looking for everything. Even what we got here, 223. People are just looking for ammo. And my question is this, where is the ammo? I got an email. I talked to a friend that's a big ammo distributor, and he said that he hasn't had any ammo since July or August. Federal put out, he got an email from Federal saying that they're $1 billion back ordered, and it may be a year before he sees any Federal ammunition in the store. So I spend my days all day on the phone looking for components. I've got a couple thousand rounds sitting around here that I got to get ready, send out. But a typical day for me here at the shop is I get down here early Thursday morning. Friday morning. I get down here early Friday morning. I had very little powder. I had a couple pounds of powder left. A little more than that, I guess. And I got down here early. By 7:15 Friday morning, I was out of powder. I think we had a little over 1,000 rounds made. And I was out of powder. I was done. Now, I've been on the phone. Then I spend the rest of the day looking for components. I'm looking for brass. I'm constantly looking for primers. I'm talking to people in South Africa, talking to people in Singapore. I'm talking to people all over the world trying to find primers. And then my next question is, the phone rings all day long of people looking for ammunition. And I guess my question is, I've talked to a few of the guys that are in the business. Now, one of the guys, a dear friend of mine, he said, well, Dan, what we're making right now, we get to distributors, and I don't know where it goes. I don't know where it goes from there. We're shipping out. We're not making as much ammo as we did, but we're shipping out. Then my question is, if the companies that make the primers, which is CCI, that's owned by Federal, you got Remington, and hopefully they're getting their act together, Winchester out there, who else? I guess the primers I'm always after are CCI's and Winchester primers are my two favorites. And those companies they're not going to sell primers to us small ammo manufacturers because they're using all the primers that they're making today and they're making their own ammunition. But where is it going? Nobody that I know of in the stores. I talk to guys all the time in stores. Where is your ammunition? If you're making ammunition, where's it going? Because nobody seems to be getting it in the stores. Every store you go to, everybody you talk to, there is no ammo. So if these bigger companies, if the bigger companies out there, Hornady's another one in there, if you get a hold of them, they said, oh, everything we do goes through distributors. You get a hold of distributors, there's nothing available. It's all gone. Where is it going? Because everybody I talk to, nobody can get their hands on ammunition. So the way I see it right now is we have gun control is now in place. And I don't even know how it happened. That's my question. How did this happen or what is going on out there? I can't get primers. I make very little ammo. The one thing that we are making is we're making the stand-down rounds, which is if you go here, you go Avert Industries, we're making the stand-down rounds. And the nice thing about this is, this is a 12-gauge round that you can shoot somebody with. And I know I probably shouldn't be saying that, but you're not going to kill them. It's less lethal. It's stand down. It's made to adjust someone's attitude. It's made for crowd control, and it's a tool to be used by law enforcement, or I look at it as private citizens, as a way to make a situation go away that you're not going to go to prison. That's my feeling as to what it is. So we are making these. And we are getting them shipped out. And my friend that we manufacture these for, yes, they've got a law enforcement. They got a nice thing going, and it's growing, and things are going well. And I guess if you're looking for something, ammo you could buy this. But the rest of the ammunition, I am on the phone, and I'm not kidding when I tell you this. I am on the phone all day long. And the other thing that's happening is I ran out of powder on Friday. Now, I'd been on the phone Wednesday and Thursday because I knew I was getting low on powder. And I found with one of our suppliers powder. And you have to go through each powder that you're looking for to see if it's in stock or not, because they might have some in. You have to click on it. You have to go through the process. They had powder in. All I could buy was 16 pounds. Now, 16 pounds is not going to get me very far. And the other thing they've upped the price. So every time that I buy now components, it's gone up 25 or 30%. Okay, that's fine. We add that into what we're doing. That's why you're seeing the price of ammo. So Friday morning, a company got a hold of me because I'm constantly on the phone. Do you have stuff in? They sent me an email and said, we have powder in. They wouldn't tell me what they had in, so I got to go through each powder that I'm looking for in on their their spreadsheet, or you look at what okay, they got it in. All that they would let me have what I needed was 4 kegs. 4 kegs isn't going to do me much either, everybody. But it used to be that we could order powder, and there's a hazmat charge. So if you ordered 6 kegs or 10 kegs or 8 kegs, or like this, 4 kegs, you would get a one-time hazmat charge. No. Now they upped the price 30% on the powder, and then they added the hazmat charge to every single keg. So what am I going to do? Am I going to call them up and say, well, that's not right what you're doing. I don't like the fact that you've added a hazmat charge to every keg that I've ordered. They're going to say, too bad, because the next guy, he'll pay the hazmat charge. So now the hazmat charge is really jacked the price up 40 or 50% from what we were paying for powder really 8-9 months ago. It's gone crazy. I'm paying for bullets for 55 grain bullets, and I'm looking for some hollow points. I'm hoping Everglades gets me hollow points, because the coyote guys like having the hollow points. But I'm paying right now for bullets what we used to pay almost for all of our components put together. For a 55 grain bullet, it's gone crazy, everybody. I mean, and that's when we're able to get, and what they're doing is they are limiting us into what we can purchase. So every day you have to go look, see what's available, and then that's what you could buy. And that's my question. If we're limited on what we can make, if everybody's being rationed, where is the ammo? Everybody I talk to, nobody's got ammo. So where's it going? And I asked that question. Well, where's it going if you don't have ammo? So, and if federal and I guess I get myself all wrapped up here in some of these with the bigger companies. They're the only ones making ammo because they make primers. And in the fact that that's another one. So I do get a phone call. You can get some really good primers that are out there called GoX primers. They come out of Bosnia, and they're a primer that's pretty good. It'll hold up with the primers that are made here in this country. So they're getting a few of those imported in, and a guy called me up. They wanted 20 cents. A primer, I can remember back when I first started doing this, primers were less than a penny. He wanted 20 cents a piece for primers. 20 cents a piece for primers. I couldn't. I said, no, I can't do that. Because there's no way we can pass that along to make this make any kind of sense. For all the prices, it has been doubled and doubled and doubled. But still, everybody keeps doubling the prices for what components we're getting, but there's still no ammo. Like I said, I've got 3 or 4,000 rounds right now and I'll be able to make, this week at the most that I'm going to be able to make with what I got coming in is maybe 5,000 rounds. 5,000 rounds should be tomorrow morning before 9 o'clock, by 9:30 tomorrow morning. That's what I'm going to end up making for the week. So we have to turn that around and pass these on to whoever's buying our product. And that's not right. I guess what I want to say, the 2 questions I have is, where is the ammo? The ammo that is being made, where is it? Where is it? I would like to send me a box, send me some. I would like to know where it's at. Even if you go on and everybody says, oh, you go on the internet, you can find it. Okay, I go on there. I try to order a box, back ordered. We'll notify you when what we have is in. I have yet to be notified when they have ammo in that I can buy, just because I want to see if I can buy some. This has gone crazy, and I think that we have gun control. And what makes me really, I guess, what gets me upset is this: we have a responsibility as the firearms community and people that are involved in manufacturing and in the interest or the business of firearms and ammunition is. We have a responsibility to everybody in this country to keep this industry strong, even with the people that are against guns and the people that are all for the gun control. The reason that they're able to have the opinion they have, the reason that they're able to not like those of us that are in the ammunition and firearms business, the reason that they're able to express their opinion and have their opinion and kind of be a pain in the butt is that there's guns out there. That there's guns and ammunition out there to defend your right to say and do as you feel as a law-abiding citizen. And without ammunition and firearms, and with limited, we all know where it goes, is those that have the most make all the rules, and those that have the guns, they're going to control what you can and can't say, and you will be under someone's thumb. So the fact that everybody has a gun, everybody has 4 or 5 guns and boxes of ammo in the house, keeps the wolves at bay, keeps the wolves from, making everybody's life really miserable. And I will say that from now until to eternity. The reason that you're able to talk gun control, the reason that you're able to express your opinion about how you don't like different parts of the gun industry and ammunition industry is that there's a lot of guns and ammo out there, and that's the reason that you're able to express your opinion. And right now, I don't know how. I would like some help. I would like someone to talk to. I'm gonna try to talk to Carlos. He has some guys that are really good at this. I want to have conversations about where is the ammo. We have gun control going on right now. You are right now, as far as I see it, we are under gun control. We are under. I don't know what it is that we're under. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm trying to say here is that we can't get components. And however this came about, whoever they were smart that came up with this, because a tiny little primer, and they're just a tiny little thing. If I had one here, oh, here we go, right here. Here's a primer. I won't even be able to show it to you. They're that small. A tiny little 2-cent. I wouldn't even if I had to pay 4 or 5 cents for a primer. This tiny little thing that actually your ammunition won't fire. Nothing will happen without this tiny little primer. And right now, no one, if you are in the ammunition manufacturing business, if you manufacture ammunition, you cannot get primers. And trust me, I know, because I am on the phone day after day, hour after hour, calling, looking for anybody or anything that has primers. And we can't find primers. So I'm told that the companies that make the primers, they're not making primers available to the small ammo manufacturers because they're using all the primers that they're making to make their own ammo. My question is this: where is that ammo that you're making? Because nobody seems to be getting their hands on that ammo. And so that's where I'm at. That's what I would like some help with. That's what I would like to talk to everybody about is this. Where is the ammo? I mean, technically, we should be making 20,000 rounds a day in this shop, and we're not. Tomorrow I won't make anything because I just got an email saying that my one order of powder is I've got a tracking number for. So, we'll be making stand-down rounds. So we'll be making stand-down rounds, which every day we're making stand-down rounds every day. I wish we were making 9mm and .223. but we're not, because I don't have primers. And in powder and really the only brass I can find right now is Once Fired, and I can't complain because I get it from Top Brass, and Georgia Arms sent me. I got 5,000 from Georgia Arms, and it's nice. I mean, we go through it. Anything that's got a neck that doesn't look right, we try to clean them up. We look at the casings pretty close here. We try to, we might have a small dent here or there, but I've shot so much of the remanufactured brass that I got a really good idea of, you know, what you need to have in your rounds. Some may have some small dents, but all we have right now is Once Fired brass, and it's good. It's Lake City brass. Most of it's Lake City brass. It's military. It's 5.56, but I mean, I shoot, and I still to this day cannot figure out the difference between the 5.56 and the 2.23. I shoot both through the same gun, and both 2.23 or 5.56 shoot great through the guns that I shoot it through. So, Jose, you're in Brazil. I guess my question to Jose in Brazil is this: I don't know, you know, what your ammunition situation is. I don't know if you're able to buy ammunition. I don't know. You know, I'm a guy here in Wisconsin. You know, my life, the extent of my life experience is here in the Midwest. So I'm not a worldly person. So I would like to know. I would like to know a lot of things about what's out there. Jose, if you can, let me know what the deal is in Brazil, where you're at with ammunition manufacturers, and if you're able to buy ammunition when you want or how you want, and the quantities that you're able to buy. I would really like to know that. But I'm telling you right now, everybody, my phone rang all week long with guys looking for ammo for deer hunting. 270, 30-30, 35, 30-06, 308, a lot of 308. I think the next thing that we'll probably start manufacturing here will be 308, because I had so many calls of people looking for 308. And I guess I was going to say that's what the table should look like. I see there's some primers on the side there. That's what the table should look like, is bags of ammo ready to be shipped. And it's not. It's not. And it's got me a little perplexed. I guess my question is to everybody out there, where is the ammo? Where? I would like to know, because as far as I can tell right now, for what I know today, gun control is in place. You know, you can have all the guns you want, but if nobody can get ammo, if you don't have ammo to run through those guns, it doesn't matter. Gun is useless. It's useless without ammunition. You know, if you got all kinds of ammo and no guns, so one takes care of the other. You know, so you have to have, if you have firearms, you have to have ammunition. If you have ammunition, you have to have firearms. And right now, yeah, that's great. There's plenty of firearms out there, but there's no ammunition out there. And those of us that manufacturing in the ammo manufacturing business, we can't get the components we need to make the ammunition that the general public, or that the citizens of where we're at here. Now, Mike, you've got a shop up in northern Wisconsin, and you're, oh God, Mike, you're up in that. God, I was up there too. Mike, refresh me where you're at, because I know you're north of Eau Claire. Oh, it's at the tip of my tongue of where you're at. You're at Winter. You're somewhere. You're east of Winter, or somewhere up in the Winter area. Do you have ammo in your shop, Mike? Or are you looking for ammo? I would love to be able to send everybody ammunition. I would love to be able to send you 9mm and 223 rounds, and at a decent price. I would love to be able to do that. I enjoy talking to the customers. I enjoy shipping stuff out. I enjoy putting little notes in their orders. I enjoy what we're doing here. I mean, oh, ladies, oh God. Thank you, Mike. I know sometimes, you know, you know it's there. It's at the tip of your tongue, and you just can't quite get it. So thank you, Mike. And how are you doing? Yeah, you need ammo. Everybody I talk to, I have police departments. I like the fact, and I enjoy talking to everybody, and that's part of what I enjoy so much about what I'm doing here. I enjoy the phone calls. I do. I enjoy talking to our customers. I enjoy people. I just enjoy this this whole experience of what we're doing here. But I would love to be able to say, how many would you like? What can we make you? And you hear the machines running in the background. There's nothing better than that. Nothing better than machines running in the background. And I'm talking about, you know what? Give us a couple of days. We'll get your order taken care of, and we'll get it out to you. And that's not the case right now. I need primers. I need casings. I got powder coming, but I'll be out of powder if I get, okay, well, the one, I shouldn't. So I got the one, I got an email, so I got 16 pounds coming. 16 pounds, once we crank this stuff up, is not going to get me very far. But I've got the other order that I put in on Friday, and that's my whole life right now is, okay, we need bullets, and I need to get some more. What's really hard, I can get my Full Metal jacket, 55 grains, and I don't know about you guys, in the 223, you can get ammo in Florida, but not here. Well, Mike, why couldn't they ship it? If you can get ammo in Florida, why isn't it that they can't just ship it? And I got some guys in Florida that I've been talking to. Actually, these bullets here are Everglades ammo bullets, 55 grain. I've always liked Everglades. Those are good people. Those are good guys down there. Scott and his brother that own Everglades ammo. This is actually Everglades ammo, 55 Full Metal jacket, 223 bullet right here. I'm trying to get the hollow points. They make a real good, real straight shooting, a great coyote bullet with their hollow point. And I've got, I think 3,000 they sent me, but I'd like to have 10,000. I'd actually like to have 25,000 of their hollow points. I talked to Scott the other day. He's going to see what he can do for me. But yeah, they got ammo in Florida. See, Mike, that's what's been going on with me. Oh, somebody says they got ammo here, they got ammo there. Well, then send it. Send it. I'll buy it because I got people, and we're not going to add a lot onto it. If I can get ammo here when these guys call, and I get put a little money in there for my time, I got no problem doing that. But as soon as I say send it, nobody seems to have it. So that's my question tonight: is where is the ammo at? If Federal and Hornady and some of these bigger companies, Remington, I'm not sure if anybody, I don't even sure if the machines are running at Remington. They got such a mess going on there. In Winchester, I don't know what's going on with, they used to make a lot of ammo. I don't even know if if they're owned by this company, that company, and they're always being bought and sold, kind of like Remington. But if we can't get primers, here's what it comes down to is, I can't buy primers because the big companies they make primers for their ammunition, and what primers they have left over, they put out to us small guys. So we get the crumbs of what the bigger ammo manufacturers produce. So we get their crumbs. Well, right now they're not putting any crumbs out for anybody, but there's no ammunition for anybody to follow. Now, Mike, what I had heard is that Remington, I'm not sure that Remington is done. I had heard, and I'm not sure how true this is, that Palmetto Armory, or the group that owns Palmetto Armory, bought Remington's ammunition division. And if that's the case, that would be fantastic, because the last 4 or 5 years is one of the best people, one of the best organizations or best companies that are involved in this firearms industry is Palmetto Armory. They are really nice people. I think that their AR kits and what they're doing at Palmetto Armory with the pricing and what Palmetto Armory does is they're a really good company, and they're really good people there. I can't say enough good things about Palmetto Armory. Now, I did a little research after I heard that and found out that there's a big financial group or hedge fund group that owns Palmetto Armory. Now, they put a bid together, and I heard Federal bought it. Oh, so you heard Federal? Okay. Well, I had heard that it was a group from Palmetto Armory. If Federal bought, that would be Vista. Is it Vista Outdoors that owns Federal? And I think they're pretty good. Here's another one. Try to make a phone call to Federal. You can't call anybody there. There's nobody there to answer the phone. So if that's the case, it is what it is. Federal, I can't say anything bad about Federal. I've always liked Federal I cannot say anything bad. Oh, Palmetto is great. They're the nicest people. They're a great bunch of guys. The AR kits that they have are really nice. They shoot well. They're durable. They're dependable. They just do a really good job there, and they're really nice people. Now, a little information I would like to share with everybody out there is this. In the 4, 5, 6 years that I've been going to the SHOT Show, if you go into Remington's booth, they have one of the bigger booths at the SHOT Show. Everybody with Remington is older, say my age, somewhere in that department, and even the younger guys. They stand around, and they look like they would rather be anywhere but there. And unless you're willing to sit down, and if you're not one of the big players or a big buyer or put in big orders, they do not have the time of day for you. I have gone in there year after year and tried to talk to somebody about different things, and unless you're with a certain group or you're a certain buyer or you're part of a certain, I don't know what it is, some secret club, or if there's some secret handshake you have to have when you walk into Remington's booth, they don't have the time of day for you. They stand around and they look like somebody's jamming needles into them. They look miserable. They are not personable, and they could care less if they talk to you or answer the question. And really talking to you is like an inconvenience to them. They just stand there, and it's frustrating because I've always been a Remington fan. I have a lot of Remington firearms, and it used to. Oh, so we got Mike. Okay, so yeah, Palmetto is great. And Federal too. I can't say nothing bad about Federal. Go in and talk. Those are nice people. We go in and talk to the Federal people. But my question is this: we need primers because as far as I can see it right now, there's gun control. There's some kind of control going on out there. Somebody is pulling the strings because I can't buy the components. And right now, we're paying double. We're paying double for just about everything, and we still can't get primers. 20 cents a piece. Mike, I had a phone call. First it was 17 cents. Then that was 3 weeks ago. The last call was like last Friday or Saturday. The guy wanted 20 cents a piece for primers. I said, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And that's why we're not making a 9mm. Now, I have enough primers to get me by for not very much longer on my small rifle primers. My small handgun primers, I can't sell. These are primers that I've had for years. My friend Kyle gave me a bunch of primers, and we've been making ammo up. And I will sell the ammo from those primers to friends, to people that I know that if there's a problem or an issue, they can bring it in here, and I'll say, here, guys, I'll give you your money back, or here's some more ammo, or we'll make it right. But I can't sell it to a customer, to Red Legion Munitions, if I'm not sure about the product that we're putting out there. And that's the other thing that's hard to do, gouging bastards, yeah. And that's another one. We all need to, and Mike, we're in a bad spot right now because they keep doubling everything. They double the bullets. They're double the casings. They're doubling the powder. The powder right now, I never thought I'd dream I'd pay that much for powder. We can't get this and we can't get that. And it's sad. But even with the gouging, Mike, tell me this. Can you buy ammo? Even at the double and the triple prices, you still can't get any ammo. You can't get the stuff. So that's my question. That's what I'm asking here is, I guess the other question I should be asking, was anybody able to buy ammo for this year's deer season? I guess that's a better question to ask, is who was able to buy ammunition for this year's deer season? Because, yeah, nobody. I bet on Friday, I'd have to go back and look. I probably had 40 to 50 phone calls on Friday of people looking, 30-30, 30-06, 308. Probably 25 or 30 of those calls were for 308. And really, guys would take anything. If we had 308 ammo, anything, they would take it. So, and that's the other one, is that's another dilemma that we're in. We want to make sure, if you're going to take the time to make the product, try to make the best product you can. And I could get some powder, and I'm not going to mention the company, but I've never liked their powder, and I've never heard people say many good things about their powder. That powder is available. I can't say anything bad. There's some bullets out there that we could get our hands on really bad. Over 500 calls this last week. Yeah, Mike, I probably had 50 phone calls on Friday for just looking for ammo. So, and Mike, here's another one. I would love to send you. We're manufacturing 223, and we're manufacturing 9mm here. Mike, I would love to be able to work a deal out with you and send you ammunition that you could put in your store. So Red Legion munitions, we'd put your Red Legion munition in your store up there, and everybody out there. I would love to be able to send you, work a deal out with you, and send you ammunition that you could put in your store, on your shelves, that we make here in Evansville. That's our goal. That's the reason that we're doing it. Here, I got one for you, Mike. Mike, think about this here. Get a hold of me, Mike, for the stand-down rounds. Because one thing that these are really good for, and you got bears up there. You got a lot of bears in Ladysmith, which they're about to go into hibernation. But a lot of these have been sold in Maine for animal control. You can shoot bears with these. And what we could do is, if you're going to use them for, if you would use them for bear, we can jack the speed up. If you're going to use the rounds for animal control, we can put a little more powder and up our feet per second up, get a little more punch to them. Right now they're at 550, and what we've learned at the 550 feet per second, it won't break the skin. It's going to hurt. It's really going to be painful, but it's not going to penetrate or break the skin. But we could sell you these stand-down rounds. We could sell you these 12-gauge stand-down rounds. Mike, you would like these. You guys would like these up there. So get a hold of me. Maybe we get you some stand-down rounds up there. It's crazy. Yeah, over 500. And Mike, here, wouldn't you like to, out of those 500 calls, been able to fill orders for every one of those 500 calls? That's like me on Friday. Those 50 people that called, at least 50 people called looking for ammo, and I could not sell one round to one single caller because I don't have the components to make the ammo to sell to them. So that's where we're at here. That's what I wanted to share with everybody. I also want to share, Mike, if you would, we've got a really nice, this program that I'm using here is the Switcher Studio. I could send you an email, and Mike, we could talk about products and things that you got going on up there in Ladysmith. Now, a guy that I think that's going to start helping me here with a lot of this is Noah Humfeld. I've been trying to help Duffy out with the Muskie School, and I got a chance. I worked with Duffy and Noah last weekend. I talked to Noah because Noah does a good job, and he's a Madison, England guy. He does a great job. I've always liked Noah. He's just one of those really nice, personable guys. And I'm hoping to get Noah down here, and we're going to talk about fishing products. But, Mike, if you would like, because you're big on the archery, I could send you it's real easy, Mike. We need to talk because I could send you a text message or an email. You click on it. You allow your microphone, you allow your phone. You got to have good Wi-Fi, Mike. I'm not sure Ladysmith. I know once you get the middle part of Wisconsin and up north, your Wi-Fi can be a little on the iffy side. You need to have good Wi-Fi, or I think right now the way the technology is changing so fast. But I could have you on with me. And Mike, I want to talk about products. I want to talk about what you got in your store, or I need to know. We haven't talked ice fishing. I need to get with Mark Viner, too, at Emma's Bait and Tackle over in Alaska. And we need to talk ice fishing. I need to know, and Mike, if you could put a little something in here about deer hunting. How do guys do deer hunting? Now, I talked to Mike Etzel. Oh, okay, Semper Esox. Okay, so Semper Esox. So, Mike, let's talk on the phone because we can set this up where I'll have Mike on with me. And then we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, what you got going on at the store. Now, what I was told of the deer hunting this year, the weather was great for deer hunting. I haven't gone down in the last few years. I just kind of, they're not doing drives anymore. I enjoyed doing the drives. It kind of took the fun out of it with leasing all the land out. Everybody's an expert. they kind of took the fun out of it. But what I was told is that not many deer moving. Nobody saw a whole lot, not much moving around. They kind of hunkered down. And around here, there wasn't a lot of deer. I haven't talked to Grant yet to find out how they did in Richland County, what went on in Richland County. But around here, Kyle, I talked to Kyle here. He was here a couple hours ago. He said, not much going on here in Rock County. Not a lot of shooting, not a lot going on. So we'll contact you. Deer season slow up here. Yeah, he said it was really slow around here. I haven't talked to Grant to see how things went in Richland County, but he said not much movement. And I'm going to tell you guys, we used to shoot a lot of deer. And you got to move them. You got to get these deer out of their comfort zone. And everybody that's an expert on this and an expert on that, no, what you do is you get a bunch of guys together and you do 4 or 5 hour drives where you take miles and you push it. You understand where the deer move in that area, and you start moving them. And you get these deer out of their comfort zone, you'll shoot a lot of deer. So we'll contact you, deer season so up here. Well, we'll do that. But my question is this, and anybody that wants to tell me, if anybody wants to come on here with me and explain to me where the ammo is and what's going on in this ammo business, I would like to talk to you. I would like to have it explained to me. I would like to know where things are going with this. I would like to have some guidance from I need some info. I'm going to talk to Carlos a little bit more. He's got some buddies that are pretty well dialed in on what's going on, and we need to have maybe some open conversations about where the ammo industry is, because if you don't have ammo, those guns are useless. And we may have gun control going on, and we don't even know it happened. It happened to us, and we didn't even realize what happened to us that happened to us. So with that, I think I'm going to let things go. I want to say thank you to everybody. And if you'd like to be on here, I want to talk about products. I want to talk about what's going on out there as far as in the outdoor world or in the firearms or the ammunition business. I'd like to talk to you. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy finding out new things. I enjoy kind of enjoy this, everything that goes along with all this. But Mike, if you want to, let's talk. And then I can have you on, Mike, as many weeks as you'd want to come on. I just need to make sure you got good Wi-Fi. So maybe we could do a little test run deal. I'd love to have you on, Mike. You're always good to talk to. And when it comes to the archery, I think you're probably one of the guys in the state here that's pretty well dialed in as far as the archery business and what's going on in the archery world. You're, as far as I know from the conversations that we've had, you're pretty well dialed in when it comes to the fishing world. You're pretty well dialed in when it comes into the archery world. So it would be nice to talk, Mike, so you could let me know what's new going on in the archery world, what's new going on in the fishing world. And then another one, Mike, are you having your shows too? So we could talk about that if you're having your shows. So there's a lot that we could talk. I could talk to with Mike Etzel. So with that, I want to say thank you. Join me next week, everybody. And if something you want to talk about, please let me know. And if you've got answers to what's going on with the ammunition business and what's going on with ammunition, that's what I'm asking. Please let me know. I would like to know. I need some direction and I need some help here because I can't figure out what's going on right now with the ammunition business. So with that, I want to say thank you and good night, everybody. Thanks.